Cubs at Detroit, 1-zip Cubs, top one. Sammy facing Seth Grisinger. Call Sammy bus driver because he's taking everybody to school. 31st Jack of the year, 18th this month. That ties a major league record for home runs in any month. 22nd home run in his last 25 games, 2-zip Cubs. 6-4 Cubs. Rod Beck trying to close out the game. Davy Cruz on second. Beck fires a fork ball. Bobby Higginson said, I wasn't looking for it, but he hung it, and I put a good swing on it. Higginson's 15th of the year, 2-run shot. We're tied at 6. We go to extras. Bottom 11. Bases loaded for rookie Gabe Alvarez. Straight butter. Alvarez hitting .429 with 2 homers and 5 RBI after just 3 career games. Said Gabe, who was mobbed, I have to keep this all in perspective. Tigers win at 7-6. McGuire getting things to hit, getting his swerve, his freak, and his Mac on. Check this one out. Off the scoreboard at the Jake. He's the only player to ever hit that scoreboard. It's been done 4 times, all by McGuire. Now let's get to the game. Cards, Indians. Bottom 1, Mart Petkaisik facing Manny Ramirez. Bases loaded, 1 out. Manny says, you're not my daddy. Grand slam. Ramirez's 7th career slam. He ties Albert Bell in the Indian club history book. 3 batters later, 2 runners on. Travis Fryman tells Petkaisik, you'll take that home run and you'll like it. 3-run shot, his 13th of the year, 412 feet. Fryman a season-high 4 RBI. Petkaisik 1/3 of an inning. He allowed 7 earned runs. Top 4, McGuire. Peace. 34th homer of the season, 433 feet, but said McGuire, it's really insignificant. We got a real beating tonight. Still got a standing ovation from the sellout Cleveland crowd, but the Cards, as McGuire said, got a real beating, 14-3. Tribe gets 7 runs in the first off. Petkaisik all.
He's making their Turner Field debut without Chuck Knobloch, who gets the night off. Braves leadoff hitter Ozzie Guillen did not get the night off, much to David Cohn's chagrin. Guillen leads off with a home run. 25th career home run for Guillen and 6,100 career at-bats. Top of the 4th, runners on the corners for the Yankees. It's a 2-1 Braves lead, but not any longer as Joe Girardi takes Kevin Millwood over Andrew Jones's head. Chad Curtis scores. Scott Brosius stops at 3rd. We're tied at 2. So now the next batter, met on 2nd and 3rd, for David Cohn, batting from the left side of the plate. Grounds at the first. Klesko's throw is not in time. Lopez's throw is errant. Goes into right field. Joe Girardi scores. Hey, good things happen when you get Wood on the ball. 3 batters later, it's 5-2 New York when Paul O'Neill takes one deep to center field off of John Rocker, but Andrew Jones is there this time for the grab. That keeps the game at 5-2. Bottom of the 4th, Javi Lopez sends one to Darryl Strawberry, who just drops it. Lopez would eventually score, and Strawberry gets back to the dugout, tells Coney, my fault. Top of the 8th, 8-3 Yanks, runners on 1st and 2nd when Tino Martinez comes up with a gapper. Paul O'Neill, Ricky Leday come on down. Tino's 16th hit since getting beaned by Benitez. He's hitting a .182 since that beaning. Yankees win 10-0, up 1-0. Brian McRae busts out the whooping stick. For the 8th time this year, we're tied at 1. 2 batters later, a man on for Edgardo Alfonzo, who rips one up the middle, but Mike Bordick is there to rob him. Bottom of the 5th, we're still tied at 1. Men on the corners for Bernard Gilkey. Gilkey taps it back to Pete Smith. His throw, yikes. And away. Rick Reed, the pitcher, comes on in. Makes it a 2-1 game. It's 5-1 Mets in the bottom of the 7th when Mike Piazza puts a home run cherry on top of this one. His 13th of the year. Mets go up 6-1 and win 6-3. Rick Reed did score 7 times in the 3rd inning Wednesday, knocking out Steve Avery and facing John Wasson in the 4th. Pouring it on Kevin Jordan. Brings in Greg Jeffries, and Scott Rowland makes it 10-1 Phillies. The top of the 6th, it's 10-2 Philly.
He's chugging across the plate.
With Nomar at the plate. Rips one to Scott Rowland. Great stab from his knees. Can't get him, though. Nomar safe at 1st. And Old Mo began to wear a gray shirt. Scott Hatterberg takes Carlton Lower into the right field corner. Troy O'Leary and John Valentin score in the 7th. It's now an 11-5 Philly lead. Red Sox now down 11-8 in the top of the 8th. Man on 3rd for Damon Buford, but Wayne Gomes gets Buford swinging to end the threat. Phillies hold on to win 11-8. Rookie Carlton Lower gave up 8 hits and 7 runs. And
strikeout against Randy. Randy tells Gwynn, you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the heck up out of here. First 2 strikeout game for Gwynn in 225 games, and then Johnson gave him the stare. Top 5, Johnson on first after an error. Joey Cora, who was 2 for 5, singles to right. Check out 6'10" Randy Johnson getting some get up all the way to third. Runners now on first and third. Next batter, A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez representing. He was 3 for 5. He's hitting .315, and big old Randy Johnson trots in to score. High fives, props from the crowd. Next batter, Junior. Swings, misses, bat goes flying into the stands. Junior in some serious pain with a strain in his side. He would be okay and stay in the game. Top 8, Johnson at the plate. I'm not a player, I just crush a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Randy Johnson, 1 for 4 in the night. He's hitting 143 this year. Woo! Big Randy. Are we worthy? Look at Johnson. Oh, smile. Top 9, Junior proves he's okay. You know what? I gotta go. 30th home run of the year for the American League home run leader. 2-zip Mariners. They hold on to win at 2-1. Randy, 12 strikeouts. 2 runners on for Devon White. Helling schools White, one of his 8 Ks, but the pitch got away from Pudge. Willie Blair comes home, runs into Helling at the plate. Blair goes back, touches home. 2 pitchers just having fun. Then Andy Fox scores from second. That ties the game at 2. Top 8, Juan Gonzalez ripping up the spot with the runner on. Juan gone deep to center field off the walkway. Mark McLemore scores all the way from first. Gonzalez 2 for 4, 2 ribs, 93 RBI this season. Rangers hold on to win it 3-2. So Helling joins teammate Aaron Seeley as 11-game winners, winning.
In Colorado, Stroh's already up 4-0 in the top of the third when Jeff Bagwell pours it on Pedro Estacio. Bagwell homered in his first 2 at-bats of the night. This was his second at-bat, 14th of the year, 6-0 Astros. But here come the Rockies, down 6-2, 2 men on. Todd Helton busts out the whooping stick on Sean Bergman. 3-run shot, Helton's 9th. Rockies trail by 1. Bottom of the 5th, Dante Bichette looking for the equalizer. Dante tells Bergman, "Say hello to my little friend." His 10th of the season. We're tied at 6 in the solo shot. Rockies leading 8-6. Now it's Bagwell facing Estacio, still in the top of the 8th, and Estacio blows away Bagwell. 1 of 7 strikeouts in the night for Estacio. Rockies win 8-6, so the Rockies over.
Glenn Hoffman making his home debut in L.A. First time ever the Dodgers have worn anything other than white at home. New Dodger GM Tommy Lasorda in the booth. Say hi, Tommy, and give us a home run call.
Not to scour around because there's some names that might be available out there. This
ball's hit pretty good. Get going, it's gone.
Can't get it. Home run.
We'll work on Tommy's home run calls. Mondesi gets his 17th jack of the year. Dodgers up 5-2. 5-4 Dodgers. Scott Radinsky in for Darren Dreifort with the runner on second. Radinsky gets his 7th blown save of the year. Matt Wahlbeck single to left center to plate Damon Mayshore. 5-5 game. In between innings, Dreifort comes over to comfort Radinsky. Radinsky says, "My bad." Bottom 11, Matt Luke on third. Trinidad Hubbard just activated from the DL on Tuesday. Hubbard wins the game with the line drive single to left. Luke, the former Yankee farmhand, comes in to score. Dodgers win at 6-5 in 11 innings. Hoffman and the new regime, they get the first win. What is the other side of the pillow? Bonds, Barry Bonds, shaken, not stirred. 17th jack of the year, second in 2 games. Barry should have been in the video with me, huh?
Oh, man.
Top 6 score tied at 2. Jason Giambi facing Danny Darwin. Giambi, survival of the fittest. His 10th home run of the year. A's lead 3-2. All right, Jason, I'll call Luke up and see if we can remake the video with the half raising the roof. Top 8, 4-3 Giants. Pinch hitter Matt Stairs. Hell your business, kid, with the bases loaded. The 4th pinch hit grand slam. And
Former Expo Darren Fletcher taking Sean Bosky deep to right center and off the wall. 2 runs come in. Fletcher 3 for 4 on the night against his former mates. Jays lead 3-0. Next batter, Ed Sprague. Sprague got it. 9th of the year, 2-run shot. Jays put a 5 spot up in the first inning.
I missed it and got it.
You did?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do another one. The Expos would chip away. Now 7-2 lead for Clemens in the 8th. Brad Fulmer rips Roger down the right field line. Booyah! Pulls the Expos to within 7-4. The Expos now trailing 7-6 in the 9th. 2 on, 2 out. Randy Myers gets Rondell White to fly to center. Sean Green puts it away. Jays hold on.
I didn't miss you that much.
7-6. It's the first interleague win for Roger Clemens in 5 tries.
Pirates Royals scoreless bottom. First 2 on, 2 out. Shane Mack being a Mack. Grounder by a diving Tony Womack. Here comes Hal Morris. Jose Guillen's throw from right is off the mark. No one backing up catcher Keith Osick. Morris scores. Jeff King comes in. 2 errors for an unhappy Gene Lamont's team on the play. Royals up 2-zip. Royals with some issues on fundamentals. Bottom 5, Casey down 7-2. King flies out to Womack. Hal Morris is like, see, what happened? I forgot there was he just strolled off the base and got doubled up. Pittsburgh wins an ugly one, 10. Reds, White Sox, Frank Thomas and the Chi Sox looking for their first 3-game winning streak of the season. The wind blowing out. Bottom 1, no score. Thomas, booyah! 13th Jack of the year. He's got 50 RBI this year. Jack McKeon's club in the early 2-zip hole. Bottom 2, same score. Will Cordero at the plate. Brett Boone getting a little freaky with the leather. Nice play up the middle and gets Cordero at first. Boone on his team's 30-48 record coming in. At this stage, you can't say let's win the pennant. Bottom 4, 2-1 White Sox. Maglio Ordonez rocking a fat bat to center. Deep and out. Solo shot, his 8th of the year. 3-1 White Sox. They go on to win at 4-2. Ray Durham matched his career high with those 4 hits as the Reds lose number 11 in a row. Chicago does win 3 straight for the first time this year. They had failed to win 3 straight 7 previous times.